Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video, we will look at Windows Forms or WinForms applications using Visual Basic or VB.NET inside the Visual Studio 2022. We will explore the necessary components or workloads needed for us to get started. But before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So let's get into it then. Windows Forms is a UI framework for building Windows desktop apps. It provides one of the most productive ways to create desktop applications based on the visual designer provided in Visual Studio. Functionality such as drag and drop placement of visual controls makes it easy to build desktop applications. So enough of all the talking, let's get into the real stuff here. So as you can see, I've got a Visual Studio installer open, and we're going to use the Visual Studio Community version, 2022 Community version. So if you don't have it, make sure you download and install it before you get to this point. Yeah. So to get us started, let's look at the workloads needed for us to get started. So we can click on the modify just to find out. So as you can see here now, I've actually got a bunch of boxes checked. That means I've already got them installed on my system. But for this video, you have to make sure that you have this box .NET desktop development. This box checked, yeah. So this will actually help you build a WPF, Windows Forms, console app using C Sharp, Visual Basic, and F Sharp with .NET and .NET framework. Yeah. So if you don't have it, make sure you check on this box, download and install it before you get to the next stage. Yeah. If that's not the case, then we close the Visual Studio installer and then we launch the Visual Studio. So here we go ahead by creating a new project. So as you can see on the left side here, I've already opened Windows Forms app before using the Visual Basic. That's why it's showing on the recent project template. So if that's not the case, yeah, we come into the languages and we select the Visual Basic. And even on the project types, yeah, we can select desktop. So this will actually trim down the set results, yeah. So see, as you can see on the top bit here, we have a Windows Form app. So we've got a VB Windows Form app. So this is a project template for creating a .NET Windows Forms application. So we click here, and then we click on the next. So here, obviously, you can configure your project details, but we're not going to look too much into that. Yeah. So we click on the next. And here, obviously, we can select the .NET version that is applicable to us. So we're going to leave it at the default 6.0. So which has got the long-term support. Yeah. So we click on the create. So this might actually take a while. So as you can see, it didn't take that long. So while the whole thing is loaded, with Windows Forms, you develop graphically rich apps that are easy to deploy, update, and work while offline or while connected to the internet. Windows Forms app can access the local hardware and file system of the computer where the app is running. Yeah, so bear that one in mind. So as you can see here now, we have the Windows Forms project template created for us here. So we look at it. So since we're using the Visual Basic, it has the extension of .vb. So it's form1.vb. So this is the visual representation of the WinForms. Yeah. So here you can graphically design it, or you can write the code if you want to. So we're just going to make something very simple just to show us how the whole thing is represented. So we can click the main form here. So once we click on the main form, I'm just going to expand this one a bit. We have the properties here. So this is the form one properties that we've actually clicked. So it's got a bunch of controls that we can actually control settings that we can actually do from here without coding. Yeah, like the background color. So you can select the background color here. So you can use whatever color that you want. You can, this is a system color. You can use the web color or you can use the custom color. So you can select whatever color that is applicable to or that's any color that you want. So see, once we select whatever color that we want to use, as you can see, it's reflected on the graphical side instantly. Yeah. So it's very simple stuff here. So as you can see here, the form is form one. So you can change the text by looking at the text bit here. So you can select and you can change it. You can just make it a login. So once we change it here, so as you can see here, the login is changed here as well. So we can also drag and drop some UI controls by clicking on the toolbox. So here we've got a bunch of controls that we can use. So we've got common controls and all Windows form controls. So we can drag a button and place it here. So as you can see, wherever we can drag and drop it anywhere within the form. Yeah, so as you can see, the text on the button is button one. So we can actually change some details of it here. So like the foreground, which is for the text color, and then the background and whatnot. Yeah, so let's change the background as well. So let's make it something different. So let's make the background white. I mean red, and and then the foreground. Let's make it something bright. So as you can see, we still got the button one here. So let's go ahead and change the text, the button text here. So we can change it here by clicking here, text side. Yeah, we can make it a login. So as you can see here now, we've got it changed here. So it's not very difficult stuff. So we could also we can also handle the button click event by clicking on this bit here, the events. So now we've actually selected the button. So we can we can look at the click here. We can double click on the click here. So this will actually create a click event for us. So this is the button one click events here. So we can handle the event. Like, let's say if the button is click, what we want to do. Let's put a message box. So dot show. So basically, whenever the button is clicked here, we want this message to be shown. So we could say login button clicked. Yeah, something very simple. So whenever the button is clicked, we want this message to be shown. Yeah. So we come back inside the form here now. So as you can see, we have this button handled. So let's go ahead and run it for the first time, and let's see what actually comes out of it. So now we have this web form running now. So let's click it. So as you can see, the login button clicked. So it's very simple stuff. So basically, this video is to get us started in terms of being able to build a Windows Forms using a Visual Basic and Visual Studio 2022. So now from here, obviously, you can continue and do whatever you want to do. So I hope this actually helped you to get started. So if that's the case, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Peace.